Please come in. Alright then. I'm about to get started. I see TV followed, just as I went live. Glad to have you here, TV, though. TV was taken, that is, fellow Vtuber. I don't know if the other thing has gone live yet, so I'll refrain from mentioning anything.
It's tough for an old man.
Good to see you, I suppose. Apparently, I faced Hades most recently. Given the comment made by Zagreus, it's been quite a while since I've played this. Your dialogue there. Doesn't seem like there'll be anything new with Orpheus. I didn't think so, but there is a little bit of dialogue.
Recesses of the administrative chamber lies the eldest sigil of the Master's house, a symbol of the fate-given authority to rule beneath the earth, and means by which to travel the entirety of all that dark domain.
Could never get that blasted thing to work for me.
Oh, now I'm wondering if, at any point that'll become a shortcut to lead you to other levels.
Father's not back yet, huh? Nix, you must know something about why Father broke off ties with the Olympians, don't you?
That is a question only your father can answer, child. I cannot tell you more than you already know.
Had to ask.
Was Orpheus always... No.
What news of late about Eurydice, my friend? She is as delicate as I described, no doubt. But I am dwelling on her once again, it seems.
I knew she was a talented musician, mate, but you never let on that she is an amazing chef as well. She's been hospitable to me each time we've met, though you still seem to be a bit of a sore subject.
How very understandable indeed. Were I to have been failed to be rescued from the depths of hell, mere moments from escape, I too would be quite cross with my attempted rescuer. And for quite some time.
I'm working on it, mate. Meg must have gone back already.
Oh. I suppose I caught some fish as well. Okay. It's cutting on all of the geometry there.
Alright then.
Contractor, what do you have? I have quite a few gems. Let's just
Contractor, I have another job.
get some personal furnishings,
They might
shall
as well
we?
not be completely barren. Here's the commission. What time is it? That's right. Rug switching time.
Also, I'm just now noticing that the area surrounding Nyx is sparkling. Doesn't do it anywhere else. It's a very neat detail.
Some new decor.
Much of the softness of the richly woven rug the prince procured cannot be fully felt beneath his flame-licked feet.
I guess it's soft.
The valor of the great-hearted Achilles is immortalized upon the prince's wall, as though it might stir up more courage from within.
Achilles must have been incredible back when he was alive.
Very interesting that, it's kind of odd having a poster of Achilles when you talk to him on the daily.
There he is.
Perhaps I'll try the bow.
Coronach
Not
hungers.
something that I play often. It'll do. Now then. I could go with the standard distant memory for this, but I think I'll go with the conch shell for some knockback synergy. I'm assuming there's knockback synergy with this weapon at the very least. Hello Naruto, welcome to the stream.
No turning back.
Yes, I was going, ooh.
What have I wrought that such a witless, careless brat be my progeny?
Yes, I was going to say earlier that,
Get out of my head.
what is it? The fact that I have, the new widgets, that require desktop sound.
Since you have in your possession that fine shell I sent you, a little gift plucked straight out of the sea. You keep it close so I can better track you down.
It means that I'll have sounds in my loading screens. I'll put something on my special, I don't particularly need it. Ooh. Oh. Alright, that's actually a new one. So, voice line gotcha. I actually need to do some setup for that. So, I don't actually remember if I have it explained in the description of it what it actually does, but I have a gotcha wheel that I can spin. That'll give me a random voice line to say out of the selection of all of the redemptions that I have. So then, I suppose I'll get the wheel spinning. Should work. Alright, I won't actually be able to see it for a little while. So you know what it is. Oh, no, wait, no. Oh. Well, nya. This was a rather unfortunate outcome, nya.
Look at all that coin.
I need to set up a timer for this, don't I? Yeah. I wasn't expecting this outcome, yeah. So each of the voice lines are separated into rarity, nya. And you actually managed to get a epic tier reward, nya. Where's my clock app, nya? Just have to look alphabetically, nya. Setting a stopwatch, nya. Well then, nya. Hopefully I can keep up conversation, yeah, so that the redemption is worth it, yeah.
Don't come back.
But unfortunately, I tend to go silent while talking, or when focusing, yeah.
Some darkness.
Okay, health or money, yeah. Health, probably. Yeah? Is it expensive? I'll drop it down, then. I suppose stretching, yeah, is more expensive than any of the audio voice lines I have, yeah. I just put in random numbers, yeah. I wasn't actually thinking too much about prices. Yeah. And I enjoy most of the voice line redeems, yeah. In fact, I think I'll just change it now. Yeah. Let's see, channel points are fairly easy to modify, yeah. Shouldn't take more than a couple seconds, yeah. Let's drop stretch and hydrate down a little bit, yeah. Shouldn't cost quite that much for you to tell me to take care of my health, nya, I suppose? Nya? Okay, setting them both down to 100 butler bucks, nya. I believe it was 5 minutes, nya. Or was it 3? Not entirely sure, but I'll be going for 5, nya. Just in case, nya. Alright, now then. Nya. Wait, did you actually have an outcome that you were looking for there, Naruto? Nya? Naruto? I suppose? Or were you just going with the gotcha just to see what would happen? Yeah. I'll remember. Yeah. Now, if I remember, yeah, there is a hammer that allows you to pause all of your AoE attacks, nya, to focus in on one target, nya. Just checking, Naruto? Yes, I wanted it to be at least somewhat interesting, I suppose. I believe I ordered them in the rank of Ones that I would not like to do Nya as the highest level of difficulty. Perhaps not like to do is, a bit rough Nya. But, I suppose it's a cross between most out of character for me Nya and most commonly used Nya. Meow then. I suppose I'd like some chain shot then. Yeah? No keys anymore. Don't need them. Trying to mix nyas into n-words is a bit more difficult than I would have thought, but it's not impossible. Code Vein was good. I anticipate a sequel, Nya. Or I hope for one at the very least, Nya. Ooh, that looked very nice. Yeah. Ah, just at the 5-minute mark. Nya minute is over, or Nya 5 minutes. Whichever one it was. Oh. I'm free to talk without excess thought running through my head. Ooh. Chain shot's actually, pretty good against this boss. I keep wanting to say Nya, anyways. It's just running through my head. Ooh. Didn't want to do that. Yes, I'm anticipating a sequel. I actually looked into it, and the chances are actually fairly good. It sold far better than I thought it did. It also came out a bit more recently than I thought it had as well. It's a lot more recent than I remember.
Now I can hit a bullseye in my sleep, but you'll be right there with me if I don't keep practicing, I think.
Ooh, true shot. I think I will. I don't think I need a 15% critical on my basic attack anyways. And this one is high rarity, so I like it more. Even though it's practically just a worse equivalent of my basic attack anyways. Looks nice, so suppose I'll take it. I don't have the money or the desire to go to the shop, really. Oh. Something bad.
Not again. You'll get 1,000 lashes next we meet. And when I return, this little rock of yours had better be up there rather than here, or else you'll get 1,000 more.
Sounds good. Sounds good, madam. That's more than equitable, really. I'll hold you to that. Be seeing you around. Perfect timing.
She's gone. You still in one piece, Sisyphus? Not hurt or anything?
Oh, I'm just fine, thanks, Prince. That Fury sister, she is quite a lass, I have to say, and very, very strong. Bet she could push old Boldy here better than I.
Can I not take anything? I'll have the obol. I don't really need the darkness right now. Let's give you a gift, just in case.
Right now, is that for me?
You deserve better, Sisyphus. This really isn't much, but maybe it'll help you while away the days, nights, whatever time it is.
Oh dear. I feel bad about coming into his room now. Ooh. Spooky skulls. Ooh. Oh, can these skulls not dash over gaps in the floor? That is interesting. I can even dash over gaps in the floor. And these enemies are flying. How embarrassing for you, I suppose. prefer to some gems right now. Ooh. Move fast. Well, faster than I remember. Wonder if that's because they're armored? Although I don't think so. Wonder if there was a patch. That's entirely possible. That feels far faster than I remember. Ugh, the knockback on this attack really is negligible, to say the least. Ooh, I knew he was charging up, I just, didn't actually expect it to be able to go that far. Yes, I actually wonder how my, what is it? My poll is going. I haven't checked it in a little while. Let's go for Poseidon first. He's what I want on my basic attack. There we are. Epic rarity as well.
Good shot there, Zagreus. I guess you got me. Now why don't you go take a shot at this?
Forgive me, Lady Artemis. Looks like I angered her.
I think they really succeeded on portraying Artemis as like the very cool older cousin type character. Her attacks are startlingly easy to dodge. Out of all of the Olympians, I think it might be one of the easiest, honestly. Sorry, Artemis. You're not very intimidating.
Alright, I'm going to forgive you now, I guess. No need to beg, you just think twice next time, okay?
Was that in response to Naruto? The question marks? That's right. I suppose I'll take any damage can be a critical. I don't remember saying anything particularly questionable. This is a very good treasure trove, though.
Security.
What else?
Oh, and Chain Shot is exceptionally nice when you have to kill enemies quickly. Ugh, just die. There we are.
Idiots.
Well, that's better.
Oh,
Thank you, Father.
get a little bit of health. And then I would very much enjoy dash immunity.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Divine Dash, that is what I was asking for. It is only a common, though. That's fine. I can live with it. I don't want any of this. Special is faster. I suppose. That's fairly comedic looking.
Going to be.
Neither of the other ones were particularly suiting my interest. Yeah, Zagreus agrees with me. He does not particularly care about Tisiphone's dialogue. Also, her aim is not the best. Those giant AoEs were way off to the side of... Ooh! Good morning to Australia. Welcome to the stream, Mitz. That was louder than I anticipated it being. Perhaps I should, I believe I can change the sound of that one specifically. Feels like Tisiphony's attack. Okay, I was about to say. It felt as if I had gotten her health low enough to the point where I should have moved on to the next phase, but, apparently I was mistaken. Ooh. Not doing the best right now, but, definitely not doing terrible. Ooh. Alright. I feel confident that I will be able to, defeat her without losing a Death Defiance. Ooh. And there's a good chance that, the darkness I get from defeating her will be sufficient to fully heal me. Ooh. I'm also being fairly careless in this fight. Come on, a bit closer. There we are. Yes, good to see you, Mitz.
Go wrongfully accuse somebody else. It's dark, all right.
Now we have, fairly conflicting time zones, but it's always good to have you around.
Tisiphony defeated.
Right, I don't need Poseidon's boons any longer now. Who do I want to go for? I'm just going to take Aphrodite's boon just to see if I can get any damage resistance. I'm fairly certain that's what she's good for. I just don't want to apply weakness to anything, really. It could also be good to, what is it? Her call is very strong. Well, not very strong, but, it does a lot of damage to a single target, which could be a good boss killer. Come on down. Ah, just barely.
You're late.
I love dashing into projectiles. Quite a lot of fun.
He's back.
Alright, Hermes.
She said she's running just a little late, cuz, though I'm sure you understand. Besides, I'm here, in spirit anyhow.
Ah, interesting. And acknowledge that I took Aphrodite's boon. Bonus dashes, please. Right, do I actually go for Aphrodite, though? I don't really want to. Suppose I will. The alternative is Obol, which, while nice, is not necessarily what I need right now. Come on. Ooh. Alright, I forgot. Dashing into projectiles. I even specifically commented about how fun it was. Oh, it even reflects the properties of projectiles. Okay. Things are just turning into a bother. Where did that even come from? Ugh, I'm taking far too much damage right now. In such a casual room as well.
The sullen Artemis reached out to you, did she? Oh, that's adorable, dearest. Just don't make any sudden movements with her,
Well, there's the call. I do really think I want passive boosts from her. Or Slain, no. I suppose we'll go with that. I am taking excessive amounts of damage right now. Oh. Hello, Than. Welcome.
Let's get this done.
Oh, very impatient, aren't you? Fine. I don't think I'll be outdone this time. No, no, you don't. No. Oh well. Oh, he is getting far more difficult to beat regularly. Fortunately, I can knock things out of his range. Huh.
We'll leave no trace of this.
That, went by a lot faster than I thought it would.
I told you I don't need your help here, Thanatos.
It wasn't being offered. Just happened to be in the area is all. Carry on, Zagreus.
And then, what do I want? I don't have money for a shop. Let's see. What passives do each of these offer? I was watching, Barry the Bugbear earlier. I was unaware that there's a way to actually look at all possible boons. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I will take a drink, Naruto. Probably fairly good timing. I was looking through the notebook, which I'm not entirely sure how to access from here. There's probably a way. I'll just press all of the letter keys until I find it. And there we are. And then... Fact? Denizen? No. Is it under this? Ah, yes, it is. Press B for boon list. Fascinating. Well then, who am I going? Artemis and Athena. What was it? I've lost the button. V? No, it was one of the early buttons on the lower row. There we are. Olympian gods. Athena, what do you offer me? Oh, that scrolls fast. Oh, and you can even see all of the duo boons. Alright. Gauge partly full, resist damage from traps. Doesn't tell you who the duo is with, does it? Ah, one of the following. I do have True Shot. Interesting. Oh. Oh. Well, I'll just go for this, I suppose.
Here goes nothing.
Not particularly trying to, get any specific builds, I suppose. It's more for entertainment than anything else. Oh, I can very effectively wall slam enemies. I actually forgot, I'll be honest. Forgot that I have knockback on my basic attack. Even though that's what I was very specifically aiming for. They do all of the attacks knockback. That is fascinating interaction. But do they all knock away from me? No, they knock in the direction that the arrow is moving. I love obscure interactions like that. Now then, I'm going to need some health soon.
Power, noble cousin. Though your own strength of will is how you'll finally break free of that cruel place.
Reduced damage is actually a pretty good boon.
Moving right along.
I wonder, I hope I encounter more pomegranate rooms so that I can upgrade that fairly consistently.
More bone rakers.
Or make the resistance higher at the very least. This is very good for dealing with those enemies, given their propensity to stay in your face and never leave it. Oh, I mistimed that one fairly poorly. Ooh, a fishing spot. How pleasant. Is that knocking him diagonally? I wonder if it has to do with movement axes? Ooh. Interesting. So there are some projectiles that will automatically go back to their targets. But Medusa projectiles only move in a straight line from where you deflected them, even though they are normally tracking. Ah, welcome back, Naruto. I didn't even notice you had left. You didn't tell me. And you redeemed Hydrate fairly recently. Good to have you back, though. Just in time for some very high-energy fishing.
You're mine. Slavak.
I'm doing pretty super. Who do I go for? Pomegranate or health? My current health is pretty low. There's a chance that this pomegranate could be in a fountain room. It's not. That is... Ooh. Okay. I'm just getting hit by all attacks now. Need to be playing far more carefully. But I would very much like a fountain room. Oh. Projectiles are very strange in this game. Each one of them behaves completely differently to any other projectile. Especially when deflected. Most of the time, projectiles speed up when they're deflected, but these fast-moving tracking projectiles slow down. Okay, I need to stop being bad at this game very quickly. There you are. Right, let's just get you dead. How about it?
Nothing left here.
I'd like to try and get bronze skin as high as possible. Okay, if I go into Poseidon, there is yet another chance that, especially since it's paired with a shop, that this is going to be a healing room. Am I right? I suppose there's also a chance that it's just a non-healing item room, which it is. So then, I'd like healing, Hades. Deal more damage when slamming foes into barriers. But I do need wave pounding, since knockback doesn't deal damage against bosses. Typhon's Fury is uncollected. Tricky, tricky. I'll take wave pounding. I'm going into a boss room anyways. Oh, I do not feel good about this. My health is very low right now. Lernian doesn't... Does this one have any ranged options. I don't think it has many. Whoa! That's fine, I can just... Okay. Took a little while for the second phase to trigger. Ooh, cannot shoot through walls. Oh, you know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been using that for the bonus damage. Ooh. I'm feeling very safe in this encounter right now. Let's just head over here. Ooh, okay. Feeling safe and reckless, apparently. Very dangerous combination. Oh, now I have it in view constantly. I do hope that I can manage to defeat this enemy without losing Death Defiance. Ooh, okay, well. I say that and immediately... Okay, can I have my... Okay, no, I suppose I won't be able to get my blood drop back. Ooh, wow. Critical damage is very nice. Ooh, okay, I suppose I am within range there.
Because you're better than everyone else. You're waifu material.
Oh, those are always going to scare me. Hello, Aqua. Nice to see you here, and I will stretch as well. I was already fairly upright, but never hurts to fix posture. Oh. So thanks for the positive affirmation. Alright, get out of your shell, please. Alright, if I just kill the Hydra before these hatch, or even after they hatch, I believe they'll just disappear with the boss. Good to have you around there, Aqua, though.
Until you reconstitute again. Good.
Tap my tail. I suppose it is constantly moving. It's very hard to keep it still. I'll just keep Aphrodite's Rose around. Not very necessary, but I don't particularly care to replace it at this point. Oh, was that a... No. I thought I had a Death Defiance. Oh well. If I'm, I suppose, fortunate enough to lose my next Death Defiance, there's a chance I can get it back. I'm still on my first run so far. My build is pretty good at this point. I definitely want more pomegranates. Like to get this damage resistance as high as possible. Enemies can knock into each other. That is something that I was not aware of. Also very nice to be able to keep everyone at a very wide distance. Also, I'm very surprised that that didn't auto-chain. Ooh. Oh, I didn't get surprised by it that time. Although I'm not actually certain what that was. It was a redeem of some kind. Oh, is that a host? I think that's what that was. That doesn't actually show up in my notification log. I wonder why that is. But I believe that was Aqua hosting me, if I had to guess. I still haven't put in any custom sounds for that, so... No, it wasn't. What was it then? Did a redemption show up on screen? It doesn't show in my activity feed. How infuriating. Someone did something, and I'm very thankful for it. Whatever it was. Let's increase my attack power anyways. Oh, this is actually a very difficult choice. I'll have to go with hammer, though. A butterfly? Mitz is the only butterfly I know of. Or butterfly-themed person. I know Mitz isn't a butterfly. As far as I know, you and Mitz aren't very acquainted, Aqua, so I don't know how you would know that. Or are you acquainted? I've never actually seen you two interact. You are both fairly regular viewers of my stream, I suppose. Yeah, that's what I thought. This knockback is very useful. Big fan.
Time to mix up my style.
Let's see. I suppose twin shot? Although I could just take relentless volley. And I did. Oh. Good to see people having a nice, comfortable chat, I suppose. This is, oh, the knockback is useful. Oh, and wall slam. Wall slam doesn't actually do very much damage to these enemies. Ah, I've just had the thought, actually. These chariots' charge is actually very similar to Minotaurs. This is a very dangerous environment. Oh, what? Did they get knocked off of the map? Oh, they just moved off of the map. I thought there might have been a instant death pit mechanic in this game. Oh, speaking of butterflies. Here is the unfortunate most annoying enemy of the game, the butterfly ball. And now there's two of them. I can't even deflect the butterflies, they just disappear.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next product.
I did get not excited. I did get surprised by that one, but oh, I didn't make any noise. So, that's fortunate. Let's see, I don't want Aphrodite boons, I'm going to be honest. Oh. Also, thanks for the compliment there, Aquapunk, from earlier. You two are having a conversation between yourselves, and I,
You don't have to do this. Theseus is a highly questionable influence on you.
Oh.
darkness. I chose the path of light. Even in death, it was not too late. Not even...
Oh. Oh. It is nice to see, ooh. That you all can get along well. Alright, are you gonna stop this at any point in time? I can just keep dodging. There we are. Alright. I would very much like to be able to, defeat Asterius without losing a Death Defiance. Though if I did, there's a chance that I could get both of my lost ones back with, ooh. Very little loss of any consequence. I thought I'd dodge that one. Oh. I need to keep him on screen. I'm taking far too much damage. Oh. At the point that my health is at, I'd almost prefer it if he knocked out a Death Defiance. Let's see, I suppose the only character close to a butler is, oh, I've forgotten her name. One of my favorites as well. The maid that's a Medusa head. Okay. Oh my goodness, I forgot I have a cast. Again, I always forget I have casts. Ooh. Why did I take damage there? That's not fair. Ooh. Oh, well, there's Death Defiance again as well. That's fine. Like I said, I can now take the, what is it? Oof. Is it the, Dusa? That's it. I think he still has one of my casts stuck. Oh, but why? Oh, there we are. Rupture is more valuable. But why? So.
Oh, my lovely boy! Oh, no!
I do love my sound effect redeems, but I think I might have to drop down the volume. I'm scared by it almost every time. When I was making them, I was worried that they would be too quiet. Oh. Not quite startled by that, bit redeem. It's not quite as loud as everything else, apparently. And also, thanks for the bits, Mitz. Was that intentional? The fact that your name rhymes with bits? Or is that just a happy coincidence? Thanks also for the bits, Aqua. Lots of bits going around today. I hope everyone's being fiscally responsible. Oh.
What do we have here?
Oh. That's a lot of bit donations coming in. I'm gonna take a drink, even though there's been no hydration redeem, because My mouth is getting a bit dry right now. Ugh. Okay, now you're making me feel as if I should customize my bit rewards. Just because you're doing it so often. Although I have no idea what I would do. Alright, let's buy some Aphrodite boons. That's actually a very good call, I must say. And my stream is going to be nothing but bit donation sound effects at this point. Oh, I interrupted him. I thought he would keep talking.
You mentioned something about your parentage, stranger. I have a question on that subject, if you please.
I please, sir. What's your question? Ask away.
Please don't wish that. Wish that you were rich for yourself.
So I was wondering if you might do me a favor and look up the whereabouts of someone I once knew.
Is he about to ask for Achilles? Oh.
You've done a lot for me. The least I can do is ask around. Who is it that you're looking for?
Please play nice, you two.
I seek one called Achilles.
Yeah, there it is.
Famous once among the living, but among the dead, who knows? I thought he would be here, but he is not.
Achilles. I've heard the name before. And, can I ask why you wish to know of him? In case it happens to come up.
It's just, I simply miss him, stranger. That is all.
I'm finding it rather difficult to talk about the game right now, since I keep having to acknowledge donations. It's very difficult to go through them one by one with thanks. I feel like this could be settled amicably. Okay, back to the game. Kiss of Sticks will be nice. That'll give me all of my Death Defiances back. Oh. I am a bit worried that, oh, I don't know. I'm worried over something. I'm not sure what it is, though. I do hope I'll be able to maintain my focus with all of these donation sound effects going off. Oh, and I definitely wait. Oh. Alright, I need to.
Why?
But why? Why do these people have to suffer? I believe that's the next line in that quote. Why do I have to suffer? I suppose donations aren't really suffering, but definitely difficult on me, that's for certain. Let's go shopping. Oh, a Jazzmeister as well. I didn't notice it was you that redeemed that. As you can see, I am currently being fought over for some reason. That's a lot of bits that's been happening right now. You can stop sometime soon. I wasn't even paying attention to what Athena said. Her predicament has pulled our family together, united in a desire to assist you, cousin. Even those who typically do not think much of their... Ooh. Much of those other than themselves. I did actually say that correctly. Oh.
Oh, if only I had wisdom such as yours, Athena dear, so that I was more capable of picking up on subtle jabs and insults such as that. You're not fooling anybody with your feigned benevolence, you know.
At this point, it's going to have been a lot more cost-effective for, one of you to have just, gifted a subscription and taken the #1 spot there. Aqua. That's what I'm talking about. That was pretty unnecessary of you, but I thank you nonetheless. I shouldn't naysay bit donations. It, downplays the givingness of it, I suppose.
The world is not all lies and deceit as you make it out to be, Aphrodite. Sometimes a lending of assistance is no more than it appears to be. Now either back up Zagreus or stand aside.
Right. Parting shot. Cast gains any bonuses you have for striking foes from behind. That seems like it could be very good. It's no. But also, thanks. Thanks a lot. I feel like I should just say, oh. Okay, there we go. I don't have a custom sound effect for gifting subscriptions. I should assuredly see to that. I'll have that taken care of by next stream. Don't worry on that front. Oh. Did you have to take... alright, that's fine. Alright. 2 top slots. Please save your money for yourselves from now on. No more gifting needs to be done. And you now have permanent access to my emotes now, Naruto. Or permanent for a month, that is. No need to redeem any My arm is actually gone numb right now. I don't know why. Oh, I'm feeling responsible right now. I don't know what this emotion is, but it's causing my arms to actually feel numb right now. Oh. I hope this doesn't impact my fighting ability. Alright, I'm going to focus on this fight. I don't have time to look at chat right now, so... Please be more responsible with your money for the time being. I don't have the time to be flustered. Oh. I think after this boss fight I might take a bit of intermission. I've not eaten anything today, so I'm rather hungry. I see chats moving by. And I would that's a donation sound effect if I've ever heard one. Oh, what the? What just happened? Did Theseus just charge me? I swear that's not a move he's ever used before. Alright, as soon as all of this is done, I'm going to look up at chat. Just to see what's been happening. That's a Death Defiance gone. Alright. I suppose that was a wall in the way. Oh, let's just finish you off, please. Alright. In a precarious situation. I'm actually wondering... Oh. What happens if you have... Ooh. If you have every single Olympian's boon and you fight Theseus. Right. I'm legitimately lightheaded right now, by the way. I am, Ooh. Ow. Very... affected? I don't actually know how to, Ow. Come on, Theseus, just throw your spear. I've also realized that deflecting a spear is actually quite fun. I was going to cook something before this stream started, but oh, I thought I'd walked behind that. But no, I had a stream to start. I'll post an image of it. Oh, those are damaging. And danger. Are you just standing still? Come now, Theseus. Now's not the time for... Yeah, oh god. This is very precarious. Okay. As soon as I'm done with this fight, I'm going to go grab a snack. Take a short intermission. And as I do so, I will catch up on all that's transpired in chat so far. Oh, that's actually pretty humorous. I am a hellspawn. Oh, in-game and out. Oh, okay. I wonder, is that actually going to do a lot of damage to him? No, it's not. That's unfortunate. Oh. Oh! I died. Oh. Okay. Break time. I'll be back momentarily.
So, did everybody miss me?
Oh, I didn't actually think I would lose to Theseus. Oh. Those pretzels were fun to make. I think I may have added an extra twist in them, but, you know. I suppose the twist in a pretzel doesn't, really matter that much. Thanks for the donation, Mitz. You're free to, like, I don't know what sensation this is, but my hands are actually going numb. But see you later. I'll move to intermission. Enjoy the music. I'll be back momentarily. Alright. Here we are. This is a setup that I made just in case I ever wanted to do a chatting stream, but I'll just have it up myself while I have a bit of a snack. I'm gonna move the mic a bit further away from my face so that you don't get chewing noises. But for food... Oh, what is that? An alarm going off. Oh, I have to feed my cat soon as well. Alright, I see a lot of my face here, though. And for food that I got, I had one pretzel left over, so I toasted that up, and I have some the caramel dipping sauce that I'm eating it alongside. I'm fine. Just a bit of a shock to the system. My arms are back. I can feel them again. It was just the pins and needles sensation. It was mainly in my hands initially, but it moved its way up my arms. It has happened to me a couple times before while streaming, but that's normally after my 5-hour streams or ones that are exceptionally long or require a lot of dexterity. I said earlier, but I had one pretzel left, so I'm eating that with some caramel dipping sauce. And I also have some tropical trail mix. It's got banana chips, almonds, dried pineapple and papaya. All that very fancy stuff. So, yes, it's a soft pretzel. I posted it on my Twitter. See, I don't actually have a link to it, but it's just twitter.com/barleyone if you want to look at that. I made them yesterday. These were much better fresh. They're a bit, I suppose spongy or chewy right now that they've been, sat around for, around 24 hours at this point, looking at the time. Actually, now that we have a bit of downtime, I'm actually going to take a look at the... what is it? The poll that I was running earlier to determine what long-running game I'm playing next. Because I haven't taken a look at it in a while. I'll probably quote retweet it closer to the day. Mini churros. I tried making homemade churros a couple weeks ago. They did not turn out well. I'm not entirely certain what I got wrong, but I'll have to try that again at some point. I also didn't have the correct nozzle for a squeeze bag, so they were entirely circular. But they mainly just resembled giant fried Cheetos, which was not the intent whatsoever. A little while back. Scroll. Shouldn't actually be this far. Did I pass it somehow? By the Disneyland recipe. Yes. I should probably also just buy a proper piping bag, because what I did was I did the budget version where I simply cut the hole in the corner of a plastic bag. Oh, this was going to be easy earlier. There's currently 7 votes in the next game. A Daiso? I don't believe so. But I've seen piping tips near, or in the Walmart that's near where I live. But there's currently 7 votes. So I'm going to actually have to do some math to properly redistribute your vote, Aqua. But as it stands right now, without the redistribution, we are at 57% for Octopath Traveler, 28% for Dragon's Dogma, and 14% for Shadow Warrior. So, Dogma and Traveler are fairly neck and neck. It's not going to be too much work, it's just going to be basic division. I can handle that, don't worry. It's just, more complicated than doing nothing, I suppose. Oh. I suppose that, while I'm taking a bit of a break, should probably change this over to just chatting. There we are.
What the fuck is that? Look at his face, it's like a sleep paralysis demon.
Hope that wasn't referring to me. Although I believe there is a sleep paralysis demon. I forget what her name is, though. So, not all sleep paralysis demons necessarily look evil. I've been back for a little bit, don't worry. Assuming based on that statement you haven't been here for the beginning of my chatting, but I got one of my pretzels, the last one left. And some tropical trail mix. Yes, whether or not Dragon's Dogma or Octopath Traveler wins, I'll be fairly excited for both of them. I've not actually played a JRPG. Possibly ever? Now that I'm thinking about it. At the very least, not a mainline one. I never owned any of the consoles that they would have been on. And Dragon's Dogma is, of course, a third-person action game, which is a genre that I am very familiar with and very fond of. So, I would also be glad to have a chance to play that as well. But I don't really have a horse in the race. And also, Shadow Warrior looks very interesting, too impatient for it. That is understandable. I was worried that it might be too long or too slow of a game to stream. But it seems people are genuinely interested in it, so I will give the people what they want. Yes, just before I started streaming, in fact, I saw that Octopath and Dragon's Dogma were on discount, and I figured that they might both be fairly interesting games to play on stream. So they were both expressly bought with the intent to play them on stream. It's taken me far longer to eat this pretzel than I thought it would. I feel like I made it through the previous ones much faster. Although this one is fairly dry at this point, so it's tough to get through. It's very, very chewy at this point. Funny you should ask that, Jazzmeister. I've got a cookbook that I got for my birthday. Or was it for Christmas? One or the other. It was for Christmas. I'm fairly certain. But there is a recipe in here that I recently got the ingredients for. Where is it? I'm going to be taking a picture of this and posting it on Twitter. Will we ever get a baking stream? I've considered it. I don't have a very good setup, though. I would like to. I'm trying to actually find the recipe in here. Ah, here it is. I'm going to be making shrimp pad thai next. I recently got rice noodles, which were the only main ingredient I've been missing. We've had... no thanks, I've had shrimp in the fridge for a little while. I got them in preparation for making shrimp pad thai a little while ago, but I thought I had rice noodles, which I did not. So, it's been stalled for a little while. But I am fairly excited to try that recipe out. It's been one that I've had bookmarked for a little while. I'm actually running out of caramel dipping sauce for my pretzel. I need to slather each chunk of it that I'm eating. I'm actually just wondering how I would go about running a cooking or baking stream. I might just do it pre-recorded if I were to do it that way. And I could then commentate over the footage. Or I could do it entirely pre-recorded and just post it as a video. Both have their merits. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain about the logistics of streaming from my phone. I don't have anything that would hold it in place. I'd have to create some sort of custom setup for that. But it'd probably... no, because I'd have to record it with my phone anyways. So I'll probably have to figure out some way of getting... probably my microphone arm. I could use that to hold up my phone above the counter where I'm preparing whatever it is that I would be preparing, I suppose. But I'm also not sure how long way that's going to be. I suppose I'd like to do it sooner rather than later. I am rather glad that I created this room in advance. I've actually, it's a fairly standard thing for VTubers to do just chatting streams, but I feel like, my solo conversation skills aren't particularly up to this task of doing it, but I created a just chatting room in case I needed it. And this was perfect opportunity for just one such an occasion. Oh, sorry for that extended period of silence. I wanted to finish the pretzel quickly, so I took a probably inadvisably large bite, and it was... oh, that used up quite a lot of saliva to get through. I need to take a drink. Okay. There we are. I should be refueled and ready to return. Alright. Back to Hades then. Okay. Oh. I forgot I actually have to look off to the side now to see chat instead of being able to use the monitor directly in front of me. I have bits of pretzel stuck in my teeth now. Not a very comfortable sensation.
How fare your labors, lad? You have a certain look about you. Everything all right?
It's just, within Elysium, I happened on a shade who said he knew you, said he misses you. Do you know a Patroclus, sir?
Also, I am very glad that it seems like they're going for the, No, my setup's always been the same. I just had my game minimized when I was eating. So I had the chat on the screen directly in front of me running through OBS. But no, like I was saying, I'm glad that they're going with the angle that Patroclus and Achilles were romantically involved. At the very least, it seems to be that the angle they're going for.
What? Yes. I knew Patroclus. Is he all right?
I don't know. He seemed like he's known better times than these. Is there something I should say to him if I run into him again?
Please send him my regards. And all my love.
Yeah, it looks like romantic, if I had to guess.
I cannot see him any longer. And you mustn't ask me why, do you understand? Now, leave me be, please, lad. I need some time.
I'm trying to remember the history that led to Patroclus' death. I think it was because he was impersonating Achilles in order to rally the army. Something of that nature, and then he was singled out and killed because Achilles was a strong fighter. And they just happened to choose the day that he wasn't actually Achilles in order to fight him. Something of that nature, I feel. I don't remember exactly. Ah, Thanatos is here as well.
Go about your business, Zag. What if Lord Hades saw us chatting like this now? I risked everything by helping you out there, and still you failed.
Turns out there's quite a lot of dead to fight down in the underworld. Though I probably got farther than I would have thanks to you.
Always happy to oblige. Especially when it causes me to risk my station. To risk everything I've worked for.
I do really like Thanatos as well. If I had to, give favorite characters, it'd probably be Medusa, or Dusa and Thanatos.
Why, I can scarce believe my eyes. Is that you, boy? Cerberus, look who it is. He's back.
Cerberus looks mournfully toward the prince.
No need to drag the dog into this, father.
Anything you say to me, you say in front of Cerberus. You might even learn a thing or two from him of listening and of obedience.
I did try giving him a gift once. Can I not do it again? No. Alright. Do I need to... Let me take a look at my boons. Artifacts? No. Or do I actually need to go to the boon cabinet to look at my boons? That's unfortunate.
I hope I haven't been inconveniencing you too much with all the visits to the temple lately, boy. Say, how do you get back? Charon giving you a lift?
Thus asks the prince his question of the guardian of the gates of hell, knowing full well the multi-headed monster keeps a wide berth of the river boatman, as do all with any sense.
Just kidding, boy. You like it when you get pets like this, don't you, boy?
I very specifically remember hearing a quote at some point where the developers were asked why only one of Cerberus's heads can be pet.
Seems fair enough.
And they responded that it would have cut development time to add any more animations. And they were asked if they would have been willing to give up on dev time or on development of other aspects of the game if you could pet the other heads of Cerberus, and there was an overwhelming answer of yes. See, I don't believe I need keys for anything anymore. Is this for obtaining keys or getting rid of them? I don't remember. Is it 5 keys for 1 nectar or 1 nectar into 5 keys? I think it's 5 keys into 1 nectar. We'll see. It is. Alright, I can just give gifts then. My generosity shall know no bounds. I think I just keep... There we go. I'm satisfied with a 10% chance of a legendary or duo boon. And then... This is the opposite of this one. Oh. Do I want better base stat with additional high-level rewards heading out? Alright. See you around, Aqua. Hopefully it goes well. Favor or Foresight? I think I would like Foresight, actually. What's the opposite of privileged? Family favorite. 2.5 for each different Olympian. That does seem interesting to play around with. Which do I want more? I think I'll keep with privilege status and boost Foresight for now. Which weapon should I use, though? I wonder. I was actually thinking of taking the sword out. Yes, I'm still missing the very final keepsake. I'm trying to think who that would be. I suppose I have to guess it's someone I've not yet encountered. If I had to be... incredibly specific, I'd guess it's, Persephone, perhaps? I can't think of anyone else who it would be. Alright, but... for now I'm using the sword. What is good for the sword? Perhaps I take Thanatos' boon along with me? I only need 2 encounters with it for it to reach its final level. Not getting hit could be a fun challenge to go through. What is the first boon? Ah, I was hoping for a hammer.
So, little Hades, doubtless you have seen that we upon Olympus also lend our favor to the mighty Theseus, who bars your passage from Elysium. Now, don't you take it personally there, because our blessings go to all who deserve them, although we try to save the best for you.
I'm sure you do. I'll take the dash. I will probably replace it. Right, you have to repeatedly click with this weapon, I forgot. Ooh, that's going to be a hassle. I take Chaos's deal, I wonder. Why not? I'm at full health anyways. Golden vase. Wait. No, I have already given Chaos a gift. Very humorous how they're playing up the fact where Chaos doesn't want me to talk to him and he's very specifically asking for a response.
She's somewhere on the surface. That's why I keep on finding you like this.
Oh.
I'm trying to find her.
But the thing is, she very specifically isn't on the surface because Demeter is making it winter. I'm very curious as to what is actually happening. Alright, the next 3 encounters, more foes, rare or better. I'll take that. I'm fairly confident in beating 20% more enemies. Especially at such a low level as this. I forgot how many encounters it was for. I hope it wasn't too long. Come back here, you. Oh, although this is already turning into a bit of a bother. There's the butterfly rank up, I suppose. I do still have 1 altar. But I'm just going to go in for the darkness, seeing how as it, can grant me health. Ooh, and my dash deals enough damage to kill these enemies. Oh, right. Casts. Casts also exist. Ooh, careful there. You almost hit me, crystal enemy. Oh, a bit premature there. Oh! That was, unfortunate. I was taking special care to avoid that as well. Now, die properly. Don't make me chase you down. Do I want extra life? I think I do. I'm not quite careful enough to be able to take on the... Oh, no. Very threatening. Especially with a melee weapon. And it has armor. I'm wondering, do I want to be avoiding boons? That I have a greater chance to run into them when they're improved. Why do these all have armor so early in the dungeon? This is only... What, how many rooms deep am I? 4? And we already have fully armored enemies? Right. Ah, and I don't have to deal with increased numbers any longer. Ooh. That body explosion is very pleasant. I suppose I'll improve that. Not that I particularly want it, honestly. Oh no. Ooh. I think I managed to, last time I fought this boss, I only nearly managed to, do it damageless. Come on. Stand still, why don't you? I need to kill you. Oh. Very infuriating mini-boss. I would have rather the crystal skull.
You got yourself a gift from old Poseidon there. He's quite the catch, but here, hope you save some room for more.
That is impressive. But I think I'd rather hangover attacks. Yeah, why not? I need some healing anyways. Yes, having 50% room, or 50% health upon entering a room is exceptionally good. See, that does stack, right? Good. I couldn't remember if the poison stacked or not. Ugh. I was trying to trigger the trap and then jump off of it. I am wasting Thanatos' boon. I feel sorry for him. Very dangerous bombs. Ow. This poison does so much damage. This is rather lovely. Alright. Will that enemy just die on his own? He did. I heard the death sound effect. Oh. I'm a big fan of having epic level poison attacks, but I'm also getting hit by some of the easiest attacks in the game. Not very happy about that, I'll be honest. What do you have to offer? Shop? I'm gonna be honest, I need it. Okay. More darkness, then. More darkness is always more life as well. Oh. I forgot you won't get, affected by hit stun. Possibly the most annoying aspect of armor. Poor Thanatos' boon is not getting used this run. Oh, I suppose it's fine I got hit earlier because I would have been very cross at losing health to that trap at the very last second. Very vindictive of you, Thanatos. Or not Thanatos, Zagreus. There we are, and I'm very excited for this hammer. I am dash striking a lot. I think I'll take that.
Let's see how this goes. Kieran's shop.
Hermes.
You're well familiar with my professional associate there with the boat. Source of the recently departed gotta make it over to the underworld somehow. Part of my job. I bring them in, he takes them down.
Interesting. Take that.
Moving right along.
faded option, and I'm not entirely sure how it'll function. I'm very interested. Murder. It's nice. Antisophony. Alright, well this fight is going a lot faster than it did last time. I think I'm actually still undamaged as well. Okay, there we are. I heard the taken damage sound effect. I'm just, doing the never stand still strategy. If I don't know where I'm going to be, she certainly won't. Well, that was surprisingly fast. Even for the first boss. It spawned outside of the arena. Any further and I wouldn't have been able to progress. Alright, let's take that. I'll just keep Thanatos' boon. I'm fairly certain I lose the benefits if I take it off. May as well keep it around for the long term.
Love that sulfur smell.
I would like a bit of a better dash. It's very difficult having your dash push enemies away from you when your attack is so very close range. I forgot how much not of a fan I am of this weapon's right click. Oh. I actually got my Thanatos boon that time. Ares, 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 what do you have for me? I feel like I so very rarely see Ares. He didn't show up at all during my last run. See, is there a rarity to the gods? As if there is, I feel like Ares must actually be fairly irregular. Alright. With how reckless I'm playing, I'm very surprised. Very surprised I'm not getting hit quite as much as I thought I would. Special inflicts doom. After death defines, deal more damage that encounter. Take damage, inflict doom on foes. Having an epic level doom on my special is rather appealing. So is this. I would have taken Blood Frenzy if it were epic. What does this look like? Okay, it just turns everything red. Decent enough visual effect. Let's alter you. Fair enough. I don't have the gold necessary enough to do a good shop. I would like to be able to buy both options at the shop if all possible. But this is, going to be honest, quite tame for a mini-boss. You're probably just going to die on your own now. Given how strong my poison is. Oh, it was close though. Let's doom you a little bit. And a bit more. Oh, see, that's what I mean. All of my attacks are incredibly close range. They're dashing into someone to try and hit them with a doom. Only for them to get knocked away by my dash itself is... not fun, to say the least.
I'll hang on to these.
Oh, another mini-boss immediately afterwards. I still prefer Dionysus, that's for certain. I'm wondering if I can get a legendary boon out of this. Alright. Drop on down, funny head. Haha, died in the sky. That is good. It is also good, but I already have something else. Inflicted on foes near them. I'd take that, but Curse of Nausea just seems a bit better. Ooh, that's a good idea for a sound effect. Or a sound redeem. What is it? Channel point redeem, that's what they're called. A funny dual wield meme. The Kingdom Hearts one. Because it's not quite an intonation that I can get on my own voice, but I like to listen to it. Now then, I actually have something worth upgrading with my pomegranate. There's just something pleasant about seeing an enemy die without attacking it. I didn't realize I hadn't been hit yet. Oh, right, I have this, don't I? Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. I think I should probably go into every pomegranate room I see. Being able to upgrade the strength of this poison is very appealing. Which I think means I want to go to the shop just in case there's a pomegranate in it. Hermes can have good boons, but, well. Blade Rift could be nice. No, because I have the boiling blood. I think I'd rather take Blood Frenzy. Wish it were of higher rarity, but nothing to be done about it at this point. I had difficulty pronouncing words there for a second. I'd like my blood beads back if you wouldn't mind. Oh. Goodness gracious. I feel as if my Current damage is a bit extreme. Okay, your damage is pretty extreme as well, my friend. Alright, let's just kill things, as fast as I possibly can. Because letting these live any longer than they need to is grounds for my immediate death. Because this weapon has very little protection-based abilities. There we are. Alright then. Oh no, oh no, oh no. No death defiance loss for me. Thank you very much. Oh. Huh. Could have sworn I was about to get hit there. No, I suppose I was nearly about to be hit, but, good fortune saved me.
Just as we were finishing cleaning up Elysium.
No boons to sell. What do we have in the shop, though? No, I'm all set. Oh. A little bit of extra gold. Ah, and a hammer. My favorite. I am very interested in getting... The fact that these missiles do just quite not enough. Infuriating to no end. What? I'm very surprised that that one didn't explode on me. Ooh, what hit me? Cannot stand those diminutive chariots. Special hits a wider area. Why not? How much wider is this? Can't actually tell, really. I wasn't using it much before, so... Pretty difficult to spot the difference now. I suppose that'll be pretty useful for dealing with chariots. It is possibly my only recourse against them. Or my only consistent recourse, I suppose. I can't believe how badly I was just bullying that enemy that can only be attacked from behind by attacking it in front. Alright, take out the casters first. Standard stuff here. Okay, another shop. Nope. It's not quite what I wanted. But I need the health fairly badly. And I definitely don't want to go into a duo room.
It's him.
I sensed your presence here.
Okay, I'm actually fairly confident.
And it'll make you stronger once I'm finished here.
I can probably defeat Zagreus with this weapon. Oh, not if he applies guaranteed death. Come on, out of there. I'm catching up to you. Oh, health pickup. Come on out.
You've gotten stronger, Zag.
God's grant me strength.
Hangover? Is that what I want? Yes, it is.
Palm power.
You reward.
Zag. You're easy to track down. The shades of Tartarus are beginning to fear you even more than your Lord Father.
Oh, they won't fear me once they get to know me?
I'm not so sure about that. Even I'm beginning to fear you, I think. Seems I don't know you as well as I thought.
You wound me, Thanatos. Oh, okay, what's in here? Yeah, that'll be useful.
Don't make me laugh.
Just so long as I can get this done. Oh. There's a very good chance that no matter how much damage I take, this will refill my health.
They had their chance.
I can't.
It's close. Alright, Minotaur. Oh, it's not Minotaur, it's Butterfly.
Gigantic soul catcher.
Alright, I actually think I can probably take care of this enemy before too many souls. Oh, you know what? Enemies who die drop health. Or have a chance to, I suppose. It's not guaranteed. Oh. I feel like I'm doing more damage than I should be, honestly. Alright, Demeter, what do you have for me?
Is that the blood-like stain of pomegranate on you, Zagreus? A hardy fruit resistant to a winter's chill. How fascinating they survive down there.
Ah, heroic level. But I do already have an epic level 1. Sorry. What is she? Grandmother. None of these are particularly good. I suppose I'll take the aid. Give me a little bit to work with. Alright, I'll go for max health. I am, actually not very confident in being able to defeat Theseus and Minotaur with the, sword and shield. I don't like how much damage I'm taking here. Oh no. Those are some high-level bomb chariots. Can I not hit that enemy? Looked like they might have been stuck behind the environment. Alright. Pomegranate. Not much else to it, I just want to make my poison as powerful as it possibly can be. Ow. Gotta sneak around on that one from behind. Judging from the size of them, I was worried that they might be... what is it? Explosive chariots. But it seems like they were just normal ones. How fortunate of me. They're still a bother, though. I could swear I used to bully those enemies in previous rooms. More gems never hurt anyone. I've just realized that, an actual surprising number of enemies in Elysium are actually just recycled to become the bosses. It's actually rather interesting. Yes, Theseus and the Minotaur are made almost entirely out of reused mechanics. Wow, that, lasts for a very long time, considering it was a non-heroic, use. Five gems. So gracious. Okay, well. Is this again Patroclus?
Unforgettable, with just a single drink, and yet I always hesitate. Something the matter there, stranger? Or have you come to torment me some more with idle chat?
You know Achilles, don't you, sir? You're Patroclus. Achilles serves us at my home. He trained me. He sends you his regards and love. He says to tell you he is thinking of you always.
That name. So then you've seen him, have you? In your father's house? And want me to believe he said all that? You'll forgive me if I am a little skeptical. In life, I left Achilles, and in death, he left me. We're even. And we've nothing left to say to one another now.
But that can't possibly be true. There must be some misunderstanding here. You haven't spoken since you died?
We haven't, no. And I don't think we shall. But you can humor him for me, I guess. Tell him I'm doing perfectly all right, won't you?
Okay, I still have both of my death defiances. I'm relatively healthy. I think all that means is Cyclops jerky. Okay, maybe I was lying when I said I was relatively healthy. I, may have misjudged my health situation.
That's a relief.
I feel like I've not seen a healing well in... Ooh. 5 runs at this point?
Dare you clash against the champion of Elysium and his most trusted friend?
I'll do my best. Oh, Minotaur didn't even say anything. Ugh. Ooh. Come on over. That may not have been the best timing in which to use it. But he is slower now. Oh, well, he was slower then. Okay. That's just there he's taken down. Fairly easily. This poison is very strong. Ow. Oh. Bully for me. Ooh. I'm very bad at dodging his, what is it? When he spins. It's just very counterintuitive to me. Ah, there's one Death Defiance. Ooh. Let me know when I can move next time, Theseus. There we go. Alright, that wasn't as difficult as it usually is. I feel like I probably owe a lot of that to, Cyclops Jerky. Alright, now. What have you got for me, shop? I was hoping to restore my Death Defiance. Oh well.
One last stop.
Into the labyrinth.
Just got to get through Cerberus up there.
At 60 FPS. Okay. I'll come back here. Go for some gold. Just popping rats. These encounters pass by so quickly. Oh. Especially when I deal so much damage. Alright. So my only hope right now is that this is the correct room right off of the bat. Because I would like my Cyclops Jerky to last into the fight against Hades himself. That'd be wonderful. Also, I'm quite a fool, apparently, and simply walk into Razor Blade. Where's that healing salve? Ugh. I just left the healing salve area. And also this, I did not get what I wanted. This is not the correct room right off of the bat. I, sort of forgot that that one wasn't centered on my own body. And I cast it in a location where it wasn't particularly useful. If I had managed to think ahead, would have been able to cover... Oh, there's a healing fountain right in the center of the room.
Should stock up for the road ahead.
Alright.
I'll take this one.
Well then, let's improve the aid. Hermes. No, pomegranate.
Let's see what's in here.
I want my poison to be unbeatable. So I am not a big fan of this room. Very small amount of space. And enemies that plant creep. What a horrifying room. This is much better. Cyclops jerky's also about to wear off. I'm not looking forwards to that. Oh. This is the last room. What a waste. Going into the final room without my Cyclops jerky. How unfortunate. Let's hope this ends quickly. Ugh. Alright, where's the healing pool? Sounded like that enemy was actually spitting on me. Please die a lot quicker than you actually are right now. It'd be such a convenience to me. Ugh, why can't I dodge across that gap? Greater call. Just kill everything, please.
That was close.
Nothing here.
Stronger still.
I'm going to lose my last use of Death Defiance.
Sata tunnels.
Oh. I don't have the health to deal with you. Just die already. Can't be bothered. Ugh. Filthy rats. Just die already. Ooh. That's nice. I'll take this one as well. What did I get? Eris Bangle? I think that was the other item. Yes. I don't want that. I would have liked a, Death Defiance back. I suppose we can't have nice things. Alright, I just wasted a majority of my health because I was, fed up with that. Oh, but it's fine. Because I'm going to get a full health anyways. Oh, I thought that was a full heal. I suppose I've never been that injured going into the final room before. Alright then, pomegranate. Time to get a little bit more drunk. Now, what do I want? Bonus health. And I'm off. I just accidentally attacked Cerberus with my dash. I feel bad about that.
See you, boy.
Alright. Let's see if I can beat dear old Dad this time. I must say, it has been quite the toll thus far.
Father. What is it going to take for you to understand that your place is in the house?
Oh my goodness, he did so much damage. No, that's out of my range. That's not fair. Ah. I very easily could have, you're right. Ah. I actually like how it pops out of you. Ah, come on. Ah, that's unfair. I find it rather humorous that I used the power of Hades' mother-in-law to attack him. Okay. Okay, I'm just playing far too reckless. I don't like his spin attack.
He's strong, I'll give him that.
Didn't even manage to make it to the second phase that time.
Hey, listen a moment, lad. discretion with regards to whom we spoke about last time. The Shade you met with in Elysium.
I understand. What can I do about this, sir? There must be something. But you have to let me know what's going on.
Simply put, he is the reason that I'm here. Patroclus lost his life before I did, because of me. I shortly followed, in a rage. When I arrived here, I received a hero's welcome. Your father himself ushered me to Elysium. But that's not what I wanted.
You wanted to see Patroclus, but he's in Elysium while you... Oh no.
I signed a pact, lad. Felt the terms were good enough. He could live there, while I'd live here, at least for now. Such deals are most uncommon, and their confidentiality must be upheld. But let's speak no more of this for now, all right? Some other time.
All right.
Well, give you a gift.
Why bother with such empty gestures, Zag? You've said you're getting out of here. Best focus on that and leave me be.
It's not an empty gesture, then. Besides, if I wasn't trying to stay focused, I'd be drinking it myself.
I saw the faded list of minor prophecies was requisitioned through the house contractor, Zagreus. Didn't take you for an agent of the fates.
Turns out I'm full of surprises, Thanatos. Though the 3 fates are your sisters, aren't they? Surprised you didn't requisition the list yourself.
Guess it just wasn't meant to be. Though, I don't know them at all. Keep only to themselves somewhere. Sometimes I wonder whether everything really is preordained or whether they're making all this up as they go.
I can hazard a guess.
Please, come in. That was a follow from Aaron Yeager.
Hey, Orpheus.
Welcome.
Did you know all about the time I burned my father's hands to a crisp the moment I was born? He grasped me by the feet, and they caught fire. And that's why he still wears those fancy rings, to cover up the hideous scar tissue.
But that is such a splendid tale, Zagreus, deserving to be sung both far and wide until it turns into the stuff of myth, as deathless as the gods themselves. I'll gladly tell that one about.
Great.
Yes, Zagreus does have burning feet. That's been mentioned
Nix, I ran into
previously.
there. He aided me, although I think he's rather upset that I took off like this.
Though that does lead me to wonder why he takes fire damage from standing in the lava.
Thanatos is worried for you, child. I hope you understand whatever anger you may sense from him is not the feeling at the source. Please forgive his rudeness.
I'm doing well, Aaron. How's your Titan fighting going?
Deuce is probably cleaning the rafters.
I must admit, I am fairly far behind in Attack on Titan, so any current references will be entirely lost on me. Dark Foresight. Why not?
That's beyond my means. Nix's power.
Let's see. What build to go with this time? I think I'll actually take the shield out. It's been quite a while.
Which one?
The shield synergizes well with the butterfly, but I don't feel like taking it with me this time. I'll bring the egg with me. Why not? Meter. What am I playing? Ah! Thank you for pointing that out, Aaron. I have stopped chatting quite a while ago, in fact. This is Hades. Let me change that back very quickly. There we are. Should be in the right category now. But yes, playing Hades, it is a roguelite, fairly story-based roguelite, actually. Take the crystal beam. Yes, the goal of the game is to... Oh, I thought I still had my sword. I would equate its playstyle a bit closer to that of Diablo, if you've ever heard of those games. It is an isometric view, so I can see where the comparison can be drawn to LoL, or League of Legends, rather. And you are gaining items, although you aren't purchasing them from a shop. They are randomly granted to you. There's some level of comparison to be drawn, but definitely not one-to-one. Four encounters, bonus damage. It's, traveling. So, the general premise of the game... See, oh, cast for bonus damage. General premise of the game is that you are Zagreus, the son of Hades, and you're attempting to escape from the underworld. I suppose it helps to be a bit familiar with Greek myth. As this game is entirely based on it. But you are going through and you're being given gifts by the gods of Olympus in order to help you escape from the underworld. And once again, Demeter comes, trying to give me a gift. Ooh, that was close, almost stood on a trap. Yes, it's mainly your father Hades that you are working against. That is very good. Didn't actually know that, could be upgraded. Grove, fishing point, nothing interesting there. Yeah. Yes, feel free to continue watching as you like. Yes, roguelike games like this, where the general premise is that you aren't expected to beat it your first time through. Every time you die, you get sent back to the very start of the game. And you have to try and escape all over again. But every time you do, you gain resources like darkness, which I just grabbed, which can be used to permanently upgrade your character. I'll take the extra life and then be on my way. No, no checkpoints. Some roguelike games will offer you checkpoints. But this is not one of them. See, there's a total of what, 4 levels? Or 4 arenas, rather. There's this one that I'm in currently. There's the fire arena. Yes. Well, I made it to the final boss earlier. At least I assume he's the final boss. It's Hades himself.
Her power over plenitude is opposite to mine in some respects, but lately she has channeled it in manners more agreeable to me.
Okay, this sounds like it's the start of a dual blessing. No, okay. I was hopeful. Urge to kill. Improve my boon even further, or my cast, rather. Oh, yes. Yes, it's also the sort of game where the emphasis isn't really on improving your character. You, as the player, are improving. And the better that you get, the easier it is to consistently make it back up to the higher levels. For instance, I don't think I've died in this first stage in quite a while. But back when I started and I was more unfamiliar with the mechanics, there was a chance that I could die on these early levels like this. I'll take a drink as soon as I have finished clearing this room. Don't you worry. Alright. Alright. What do we have here? Colonel Trove, not necessary. Oh, I don't even have very much obol anyways. Couldn't buy anything if I wanted to.
Here we go again. You really think you can get out of here?
Come on, Hades. Oh, it's a survival map, okay. It doesn't really matter how many of these I kill, just so long as I don't take any damage. Ow. That was unfortunate. Can I actually just sit in the corner here? I block every attack. Okay, never mind. It was close. There we are. Oh. Not a very exciting encounter, but didn't have to be. Right, do I want to go as tanky as possible with extra health? I don't think I need crit damage with this weapon. It's very slow anyways. It's not a weapon I deal dash attacks with either, which is the other benefit that you get from her. You trap pots. Enough bombs for one day. The amount of traps being laid is immense. That was close. Alright, pomegranate? Yes, I think so. Oh. It's just an empty room. And then do I want... Crystal Beam, Urge to Kill. Glacio. I think Urge to Kill. Almost every time. Just makes everything better no matter what situation. Oh, it's a crazy one.
Don't come to me, much less again and again. Think I'm here to show you a good time, huh?
Electo, I just like to see you menacingly smile. And hey, having to deal with you now and again beats having to fight Meg all the time.
Yes, in the, see, there's a set of bosses for each level.
You think dealing with me beats dealing with that weakling?
And there's 3 of these Fury Sisters. Come on, bit closer. There we go. Oh, these laser beams deal so much damage to her. Oh, I may have, accidentally acquired a very powerful build. Yes. So that's the... Yeah. I'm going to take the Frostbitten Horn then. I would like to get a couple of more Demeter buffs. Get some extra synergy going on. Nothing in there that I want, especially not at the beginning of a level. Oof. Normally bosses are far harder than that, but seems I've stumbled into a very powerful setup. Like I was saying earlier, we are now moving into the hot zone. Oh, this is going exceptionally well. I feel as if there's almost no circumstance in which I don't want to improve the urge to kill ability. I'm not entirely sure if it is what's enabling me to melt every single enemy with my laser beams, but it's definitely helping. I'm just going to hit you with my shield normally. Oh, you're in the fire lake. The fact that they apply chill now is incredibly useful. Oh. I'm wondering if this may actually be enough for me to complete the game. These beams seem like they could be good enough to beat Hades himself. Hello?
Can I ask you for a favor here? Not that you owe me anything, but would you hear me out?
Yeah, sure, hun. What is it? Though you'd better not be asking for my recipes. Closely guarded family secret. I'd say I'd take them to my grave, but yeah.
It's not your recipes, though they are wonderful. It's your song. I'm sure it'd be a hit around the house, and I know someone who really needs to hear it. Don't suppose you've got a parchment copy I could have?
Your Royal Majesty, you want my song?
You are aware it's called good riddance, right? But sure, why not? If music's gonna be playing in your house, it might as well be great. And let me give you something to go with it.
Alright then, which of these do I want? Upgraded rarity. 4 of them get +1 level. Next boons have upgraded rarity. I think +1 level is actually for the best. Crystal Beam, Urge to Kill, and Glacial Glare. Good, those are the ones that I wanted. Ah, and we also get an upgraded Demeter ability from a mini-boss. This one. Right, well, let's see how well this goes. I don't imagine it being too difficult, given how incredibly stationary these bosses are. Alright, come on down. Alright, Demeter. Do you have anything else for me? It could be good, but I tend to cast from wide distances. I think I'll just take her aid. Yeah, so there are a total of 5 weapons that you can choose from. Or is it 6? You have a sword that you can bring. You have a spear. You have the shield that I'm using right now, which has a couple of different moves. There's the basic attack, there's the charge and dash, and you can throw your shield like Captain America. Although the shield throw is incredibly situational. And then there's also the bow, the knuckle dusters, the fist weapons, and a gun. My favorite weapons are the fists, but they all have their merits. There's some that I'm not particularly good at. Specifically the ranged ones. I've never been very good at using those ones. Ugh. I just could not dash through that well. Oh, the fact that the beam's slow is also very useful because it means that they get stuck in their crossfire for longer. Oh. Okay. This could be dangerous, but I'm gonna try it anyways. I don't have much use for Hermes as a shield user right now. Alright. Who do I pick first, though? I think Demeter. That's good. I'll take it.
The whims of our kind are unpredictable, my kin, but you shall find responses to such acts. The definition of consistency.
So there are various gods that are offering you boons. And each of those symbols represents a different god who offers you different types of power-ups. And if you enter a room where there are 2 of them directly next to each other, the first one you pick gives you their gift immediately, while the second one gets angry that you chose the other one over them, and starts attacking you. Not directly, But, yeah. There we go. So those red circles on the floor are because Ares is mad at me. And they are dangerous to stand in. So I just have to be extra careful while I'm fighting a more difficult encounter. Unfortunately, the gift at the end of this room is going to be a bunch of extra health. It doesn't particularly matter how much damage I'm taking right now, as long as I don't die before then. You know what? Yes, and what I did right there was I used a call, which is where certain gods give you benefits. There we go. And I get to restore a bunch of health.
Your slight against me is already forgotten, for I was more than pleased to witness such a monstrous show of force.
Yeah, but it's fine because they always forgive you at the end. I think inflicting doom with attacks is probably fairly good for me right now. I don't need the Prometheus stone. Ah, a hammer. Hammers are one of my favorite rooms to go into, as they give you an upgrade that fundamentally changes how your weapon works. Let's see. Your special hits or next to attacks deal bonus damage, or special can deal damage when I catch it, or during my dash my special is faster. I think I want that one.
There we go.
It'll create a attack cycle. I want to hit with my special, then attack twice, and then use my special again. Alright, unfortunately, the Hydra is a boss that stays completely stationary and is very easy to kill. I immediately drained its first health bar in almost no time. I'm not too concerned about this. Alright, I'd like these back now. There we go. Oh, this is almost going too quickly. Huh. I wasn't entirely sure whether or not those would reach all the way over there. But very fortunately they did. Right. Alright, final round. Let's just drop all of these, and you can die very quickly. It was hardly even a fight.
Any more heads you'd like chopped off? No?
Wasn't even enough damage for me to necessitate the use of the fountain. Now then, I'm going to take a look at Demeter's boon list. Ah, that is the call gauge. I probably could have used it there and killed even faster, but, Fast inflicts chill, but is smaller and moves slower. That's not relevant. Cast crystal fires a beam directly at you for +4 seconds. What does that mean? Does it want me to get in between my enemy and my foe? With no death defiance, health slowly recovers. I might want that. Wilted effects when do not expire when foes attack. The cast becomes an area with freezing festive fog. Do not want that. Cast is perfect the way it is. Okay, I think I do want to keep, meter. Yes, that bar there. It fills as I take damage or deal damage to enemies. And when I activate it, it consumes 1 bar. Or if all 4 of them are full, it consumes everything. And it, creates a cast unique to whichever god you happen to have assisting you. I have Demeter assisting me, so it creates a giant cold vortex. I'll try and use it as soon as possible, so that I can show you. Ooh. Also, this enemy is the bane of my existence. These accursed butterfly balls. Alright, so, where's the butterfly ball? There it is. So, there's my call. It created that, whirlwind there that you see. Which is Demeter lending her aid to me.
Should put some extra punch into this shield.
Interesting, I'll take that one.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't think it's the one that I would have normally taken, but, it's very useful. Or not very useful, but it's... Oh! Ah! That's what it does. I no longer charge. I'm not sure that I like that, but, it's got use cases, I suppose. I rather enjoyed flying around the arena. Oh, just gaining the ability to slow any enemy for such a long period of time. Okay. Seems like the return on investments for continuing to go with Urge to Kill are starting to wear thin. It was a lot stronger earlier on. Alright, I would like Divine Dash. Exactly what I was looking for. Alright, so now, because of that boon that I just got, you can see that there are shields appearing around me whenever I dash, which means I am doubly protected, basically. Alright. Areas? I think so.
Out of my way.
You know what I would have preferred, actually? If... my... alternative shot became the beam instead of throwing my shield. And get very... Take a lot to get used to, not moving with the dash, because it's something that I use as a movement ability near constantly. Ooh. But I suppose it's nice for taking out those bomb chariots. Oh, butterfly ball. Just empty all of those on you. Alright, come on. Wait, can you hide in these bushes? Okay, no, you can't. Seemed like the enemy lost sight of me. I suppose it just finished its movement cycle. Alright, what do you have for me, Ares? Special inflicts doom. Doom deals more damage when applied multiple times. I think I want that one. Yes. As it's very easy for me to multi-stack Doom. Well, let's see what else you have for me, Ares. This... Unbelievable. Oh, this, cast ability is making stationary enemies exceedingly easy to deal with. Playing a foe. Special inflicts doom. I'll take Curse of Vengeance. Bonus health as well. Oh. Not what I wanted to see, that's for certain. These enemies are a pain to deal with, especially when they have yellow health bars. Oh, as long as I just camp in a corner. Oh. So these enemies with the made of blue crystal are able to give any ally in the map invulnerability. So you assuredly need to take them out before anything else. Alright, once again, Ares is presented as an option, but I think I actually just want more health. Yes, that's another issue, is that it's actually very difficult to gain health. Once you lose health, you have a lot of trouble getting it back. Right now, the easiest way for me to do that would be to find a shop. Or there's a fountain here. These will typically have items in them. And occasionally you'll get some very good healing out of them. Okay, I just need to play carefully right now. don't. Alright, and that was the last enemy of the room. Alright, what do we have? There we go. Health's nearly full. And I think I'm actually near enough the boss for the Prometheus stone to be useful. Let's alter that reward a little bit. No, thank you. I don't want to fight the Minotaur early. I will take the lesser of 2 rooms. So one of the benefits that I got from that fountain was an additional cast. And I can cast 4 times, but only for a limited amount of time. I believe I've got 6 rooms left in which this buff will be active. Oh no. Ah, and I have a greater call available to me now. Which creates a incredibly massive area that deals damage and slows everything inside of it. Yes, I bought it with coins. They're technically called obol in this, although that's not entirely important. Yes, it's a limited time power-up that you get with coins. Let's see, I have enough for a single boon. Who do I want to go for? I think I'll see what Dionysus has to offer. Special inflicts hangover. I think positive outlook's probably the only one that's going to be useful to me in any way.
These 2.
At last. Come, Mysterious. Let's vanquish this blackguard.
Theseus has been, talking a lot less recently. Oh, I thought I was behind the pillar. The shield really is the best weapon for this fight. Are you doing anything, Minotaur? Okay, I actually want to, pull everyone into the center of the arena and use this near Theseus. Because Theseus is just annoying to try and deal damage to, because he has an impenetrable shield, much like I do. Okay, Minotaur's almost dead. There we go. Now it's just Theseus. Come on, take your shots. Ooh. Alright, and once you die, you have a couple of lives. As you just saw there, I lost one life. They're the little icons that are above my health bar. So I can die once more and come back. Ooh, this is bad. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Come on, die already. He's so close. Oh. I was close. I only died once.
They say to never meet your heroes. Look at this.
Oh. That was the first time I beat that boss.
You wouldn't dare.
With this weapon, that is. There are a couple of ways to get them back. For instance, you can buy them out of shops for 200 obol. Unfortunately, I'm a bit short right now. But they are replenished at the start of every one of your runs.
Yes.
So. And by every one of your runs, I mean, yeah, not the start of a new level, but the start of after you die again. You get them both back. Oh, this run is... I am close, yes. This is the final level. So, ooh, a fishing spot. So after Cerberus, who we don't fight, because Cerberus is a good boy. So basically what we have to do is we have 5 paths here. And down one of these paths is an item that we give to Cerberus to make him get out of the way. And then after that is the final boss. I'll go down the path of Obol. Oh, this is, a dangerous room, that's for certain. Like to take as little damage as possible, if you wouldn't mind. There you go. And you have to go through a series of, encounters. Stay away from me, rat. And the theme of this area is lots of disease. A very wonderful place. Those will come to me anyways. Oh no. There we are.
Oh, it's just a tiny vermin. Oh, gods.
I have actually never encountered this enemy before. I have no idea what I'm meant to be doing. I'm barely damaging it, though. I wonder if this is meant to be a Monty Python reference. But instead of a rabbit, it's a rat. Ooh. Yeah, let's get a greater call active. This tiny vermin is infuriating. Not a fan, I'll tell you what. I'd better get some very good rewards for this fight. This is very dangerous. Has so much health, too. Utterly ridiculous. Oh.
So vicious yet so tiny.
It was, not worth the difficulty. I do say so myself.
Gotta keep searching.
Alright then. Oh.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Do I want? Improve the crystal beam a little.
Some zest. Power of Olympus.
Improve the call. Alright then. I don't imagine... Yes, it was uncharacteristically difficult of this portion of the game. Normally this portion is... sort of like a victory lap almost. A way to get some extra resources before you fight the final boss. That was just about as difficult as the final boss. Oh, thank goodness.
Sack already. Cerberus just loves whatever this stuff is.
Alright, so. That was the final necessary room of the run. Which means I can give Cerberus his food.
Cerberus decides to look the other way this once.
And now on to the final boss.
I owe you one, boy. I'll find you, mother.
I don't know if I'll be able to defeat him this time, though. My setup is decently good, but there's just no guarantee on this one.
I'm here, father. Come on.
There you are. Then let us now commence this ugly business yet again.
Right. I want to stay on the...
Darkness. I know where you are.
Come on over this way. Yeah, as long as I actually just play this exceptionally defensively, I think I have a good chance. Oh. Archer's probably the worst enemies that I could go up against. Ah. He does so much damage with every single attack. Right, I need to get rid of these cursed casters. Ugh. Okay. I'm very close to death right now. Just keeps using that. Okay. Only the one cast this time. Okay, where are you coming from? Oh! Alright, there goes my last life. Okay, and a very important thing to note is that he has a second phase. So it may look like I'm close to beating him, but ooh. I'm only halfway, or I'm not even halfway there. Alright. Demeter, let's go. Okay, well. That's first phase done.
All right then, boy. You've stirred my anger suitably by now. We're not finished.
Ah. I need to be as defensive as physically possible. Okay, I've never seen that before, but fortunately, my shield is very strong. Right, I'm gonna need to move. Have a greater call. Right. Halfway point. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually mean to do that. But, it would be nice if you could come a little bit closer. Okay, it seems like he doesn't actually know what to do when I'm standing in this corner. He's very bad at dealing with that. Okay, time to move, time to move. Those skulls will, do bad things to me if I stay near them. Ah! Oh! Am I done? Did I do it?
Go then. Go! Get out of here! Get out!
I told you that I would, Father. And I'm going to. Goodbye.
Wait. Wait, just... If you find
Okay. Yeah, that was, oh.
Tell her something.
My heart is, racing quite intensely right now.
Tell her Cerberus is doing very well.
What? Wait, I don't think I owe you any favors here. Now answer me one question and I'll give it some thought. How's that?
I know your question, boy. But ask it anyway.
Persephone. My mother. Why did she leave?
Blood and darkness. There is no escape.
Okay. Gonna print screen that. Alright. I forgot I even had that bonus. Empowering flight. Right then.
I felt Aegis shudder.
Oh, okay, I go this way then, I suppose. I thought I'd have to walk across the water. Oh.
I made it. Beyond the frozen overlook, await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, and onward through the cold. Sure hope this works, Nix.
Oh, yes, thanks a lot, Aaron. Oh.
The surface, windswept, racked by freezing cold, nonetheless instills within the prince a sense of awe and the sublime, for it is unlike anything that he has seen.
This certainly was a stream to come in on. For certain. I believe this is... Oh, how many streams of Hades have I done now? Maybe the 12th? Oh. Thank you very much. I try. Oh. Is there a view to look at?
Thing. That's the sun.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm wondering, if I can even manage to beat this game with any other weapon. The shield is the only one with a pure defensive option. Oh, and I can move at full speed. Ah, and it's spring here. Interesting.
Hello?
Hello, and pray, who might you be wandering all the way out here? You're trespassing on private property, you know. Speak up.
You must be Persephone. My name is Zagreus, and I think I might be your son.
What? How dare! Get out of here! Get out, or I shall make you! Out with you!
No, so then you are her. I don't care if you hate me, but I'm not leaving until I get some answers. I never even knew you existed. Why did you leave me?
You died. You died. Those burning feet, they sputtered out when you were born. But now you're standing here before me. How?
I died? I died? What, you mean permanently died? But I'm alive. Oh, gods. You never even knew I existed either.
Alive. Zagreus, he even kept your name. You live. How can this be? You live. You live.
Mother.
Time passes. Yes, Greek mythology is certainly interesting.
Finally, though he did everything he could to prevent our meeting here like this. But there's something he wanted me to tell you in the end. He said to tell you Cerberus is doing very well.
He told you that, did he? That's good. That's good. Though, tell me something, Zagreus. How is it that you found me? To have journeyed all this way, I scarce believe it. Zagreus?
Guess I'm just a little tired, that's all. Not accustomed to the weather, as I think you call it.
No. No, that isn't it. It's that you cannot stay here. You can't stay here.
Really, you're kicking me out? What?
The fates are cruel, Zagreus. You're bound to that place. Same as your father. So they would have us say goodbye. For now. My heart's...
Oh, my lovely boy! Oh, no!
That our time together was so brief.
I see you've found my redeems.
No, I can...
I need to lower the volume on those. They are, shockingly loud.
Maybe he'll just let me come back.
Because you're better than everyone else. You're
I demand it.
waifu material.
I demand he also tell me how come he, or for that matter Nyx, never sent notice that you lived. Olympus is all rife with schemers. But I was so naive to think that they were different.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I feel awful. I have to go.
The Styx shall take you then. Oh, Zagreus. Farewell, my son. Won't you come back to me? When you are able, please, come back. I shall be waiting here. However long it takes.
I wonder, can I get boons from Persephone then?
It takes.
Can't hold on.
Alright.
Mother, I have to get back there.
I'm back where I started. Oh, that was a very eventful stream. But thanks for coming along, Aaron. It was good to have you. I'm going to be ending here for the day, though. Oof. Yes, if you want to come back, feel free to check my Twitter account. I have my schedule pinned there. But it was a very eventful stream. I'm surprised I actually managed to beat the game. Unfortunately, most of my more regular viewers were only here for the start of the stream, so they missed out on the eventful conclusion, but I'll let Twitter know. So, thank you for coming along. I'm glad to entertain. I'm just happy people show up. That's going to be all from me. Thank you for coming along.